G'day folks, welcome back to the channel. Very quick video. This one is about threadfin salmon and the rigs that I use to catch them. A little bit of sundries around where I catch them and how I catch them, but mostly it's just to show you the rig that I use when I go live baiting for threadfin salmon in the Brisbane River. That's what this video is about. At the end of the video, I'll whack on a couple of old videos of me catching some threadfin salmon. If you want to, you can stick around for that. But the main bit is the beginning where I tell you about the rig. So the main couple of ways you can catch threadies is vibing, so with a vibe bouncing along the bottom until you hook up. The other way is I sit right on a 15 metre line, so where the bank comes down and hits that 14 to 15 metres. I'll sit there, I'll use my electric to spot lock. Hopefully there'll be a bit of structure around. I'll try and find a place where there's a bit of structure, and then I'll live bait. The rig that I use is this one. So a 6.0 mustard hook. I use, if I've got 35 pound line, I'll use 35 pound line. If not, I go to 40 pound line for the trace. So the trace is always as close to a metre as you can possibly get it, and that'll make more sense in a minute, with a swivel at the end. On top of the swivel, depending on the current, it's mostly a 10 ball sinker. So as low as a 7 ball and as high as a 10 ball, but most of the time I'll be using a 10 ball sinker. So the reason I use a metre long trace is because one turn of my reel that I use when I'm fishing is about a metre long. It's just under. And I know if I go 1.5 turns, my live bait will be about 15 to 20 centimetres off the bottom of the wherever it is you're fishing. So you want that livey just off the bottom a little bit. The reason is the fish, you'll find the threadies and the dew that swim around there have heads about that big, or that high off the ground, and the eyes are going to be right dead smack in front of the live bait swimming around. Having your live bait off the ground a little bit will also help you steer away from the catfish. So your livey about 15 centimetres off the ground, that's about 1.5 to 2 turns of a reel, and you just teabag it straight down under your boat. That's how I fish for threadfin salmon. Always use live bait. You will catch them on dead bait. I don't, because I always use live bait. So I'll go and catch herring, or I'll go and catch prawn, depending on the time of the year, and I'll have live prawns or live herring. Occasionally you'll pick up mullet. Live mullet's good too. You may be able to buy in some of the better bait shops, bait and tackle shops, live straight up if you don't want to catch them. But I'll catch my own, and I have no trouble catching threadfin salmon in southeast Queensland. All the rivers have them. Some do way better than others. Brisbane River's probably your main one around here, but all the rivers have threadies. Stick around and you will see at the end of this video some footage of me catching some threadfin salmon. It's old footage, you've probably seen it before, so you don't have to watch that. This was the main thing, just to show you the rig that I use. Metre long trace, a 6.0 mustard beak, swivel with a 10 ball above it, live bait. That's the key. Teabag it straight under the boat. That's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already for more of these videos, little tips and tricks, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. No, not at this stage. Just a little bit more hurt on him. There's not much on him yet. Yeah. If it's a thready, he's got one more good run in him, and then he should be fairly tired and hopefully come to the boat fairly easy. We've been going about 4 minutes, and I've got a bit of line back on him now. It's a decent fish, feels like a few kilos. It's definitely a thready fish though. Yeah. Don't do that.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thank you very much. That looks like 1.10 m to me. Woo! Oh, yeah, baby. Feels like a thready again. Taking quite a bit of line this one. I dragged a little bit lighter than last time. I'm just fearful of tightening it up. Got bitten off in my last run. Close on this one now, I think. Oh, maybe not. Starting to puff out a bit though, I think. Beautiful night. Bugger all wind, 4 knots. We've got the trawler going past us at the moment. In the mouth of the Brisbane River. Sitting in 15 metres of water. Not a breath of air, it's just absolutely friggin' beautiful. Really doesn't want to come back to the boat. Here it comes. A little bit smaller than the last, I think. Just.
Beautiful work.
Excellent! Our second thready for the night. Gotta love that. It'll be over a metre. Won't be the 1.8 though.